Good evening. Coming to you live from the living room, this is Mr. Morrison with an update on last night's traumatic, cool event at childbirth class. As we begin this report, I would like to let you know that using the word cool, as I phrased it, was meant to be something positive, in a good light. The professor, the teacher, the instructor, the childbirth lady, if you will, was all about asking people to talk about what trait their partner, spouse, or coach has that they wish their child would have. Tracy started out by simply saying that, geez, if the baby's not a Yankees fan, we're going to have to put him up for adoption. Ha ha, hee hee, hoo hoo. We all laughed. Then she said that she hopes the baby has my hard work ethic, which is tremendous. I followed up by saying that I hope the baby is cool like Mrs. Morrison, that he's chill. And I did move my arms just like that because she claims to be the coolest wife in the world. What's wrong with that? Apparently, some fifth graders at Ansville Elementary take a major objection to that. In my hand, 12 letters claiming that I was wrong. My character trait for Mrs. Morrison was not correct. I used cool in the wrong sense. Shall I read an excerpt for you? I think so. Danielle says, "Dear Mr. Morrison, we heard that Mrs. Morrison is having a baby and you and her went to a workshop about babies last night. We heard that it was your turn. You wanted the baby to be cool. Let me tell you where you went wrong. You could have chosen kind, strong, smart. The baby could be smart like Mrs. Morrison. Now, I don't think you had stage fright and froze too." Oh, that's right here. That's in there. "Here's the question. Why do you want the baby's name to start with a K? Now are you disappointed in yourself? Right back soon. Sincerely, Danielle." She thinks the baby's name should be Kendall. And I need to look up cool in a thesaurus because maybe I'll find a new word and stop calling Mrs. Morrison Joe Cool. JC, Joe Cool. Then there's Billy, who says, "So, I heard all about this coolness about the baby. Mrs. Morrison told us the story. We laughed. As soon as she said it was your turn, you stood up and said cool, and then said chill with your arms spread out there. There are better character traits that you can use, like outgoing, respectful, quiet, helpful, are also positive. I hope this letter made you feel better. Thanks. Also, ask Mrs. Morrison if any of those descriptive words help you. Oh, remember, you can't call Mrs. Morrison Tracy. You have to call her Joe Cool from now on until you have better words. Have a good one. Smiley face. Also, you should call her those words because she's the best teacher in the whole world. Sincerely, Billy, who thinks we should name the kid Kendall." Then there's my favorite letter from Kelsey. "Dear Mr. Morrison, do you feel cool today? Yes, Mrs. Morrison had told us about what went on Wednesday. Cool is unforeseenly something a first grader would put in their writing." Are you kidding me? You should have said wonderful or even grateful. Cool is not a word for adults. Cool is not a word for adults. You should study the thesaurus. If I were you, I would have said smart, because she is a teacher. My point again is never, capital letters, use the phrase cool again. Enjoy. Sincerely, Kelsey. P.S. You should name the kid Cool Kid Kendall. And then the best part, under the smiley face, unacceptable words are so first grade ago. Thank you, Kelsey. This is my report on 12 charming fifth graders who have taken exception to Mr. Morrison using the word cool. Thank you for watching. Another baby update will be coming soon. Good night, everyone, from the Cool Kid.